Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Blasphemous Act, Season 1, Episode 8. I'm your host, Paul Rand. Joining me is Bernie McDonald. It's a very rainy day here, but this is the season finale of Blasphemous Act. Incidentally, next season we might be changing those blasphemous hands to something else, so get a good last look at it. Ooh. All right, everyone, welcome to another episode of Blasphemous Act. I'm Paul, this is Bernie. No
Hello.
guest host today, just a lot of guest Strixhaven.
Yeah, I'm excited.
They charge a lot more than our friends.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, very unfriendly of them. Anyway, Strixhaven is out, and we are here, and we have Strixhaven stuff to talk about.
Oh boy, do we ever.
But I ran the numbers.
Okay.
See, run the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the back of the Quandrix box. Anyway, there are 5 Precon Commander decks.
Yep.
There are 5 different pre-release boxes, which we have 3 of those and 1 of those.
Yep.
And you can get booster boxes. You can get whatever those things are called over there. You can hold it
Collector
up.
boosters?
Collector booster, yeah, I know, like they have every time.
Yeah.
And they will have the Codex bundle in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating to me, but I've been told it helps the stores, and their logic is sound for them. Not for us, because this is our final episode of Season 1 before we take a break, and we'll be back for Marvel, the Marvel set for Season 2 in June.
Yeah.
We may put out something in between, an experiment, we'll see. You know, it'll be a bit festive, a bit carnival-y.
I don't know. Like, this is just, it's great. And the last one that came out, the, oh my gosh, I'm already spacing on it.
We are having all sorts of issues, but it seems primarily with X. So I'm going to disable X, and we're going to keep going.
Okay.
Too bad for X, I guess. Anyway.
Sorry to anybody who's watching on X.
Or was trying to, at least.
Yep.
So,
So there has been a decent amount of controversy as well. Well, you know, the
Yes.
good has come with some bad. And the truth is, I was part of some of that.
yes.
And I still have feelings about it.
Yep.
But the set is, in my opinion, mostly a net good.
So, one of those things you had an issue with was prepared spells, which is very Dungeons and Dragons-esque, I guess you could say. And so right here I have a pack that it's the only pack I've opened, actually, so far. And in it, the rare I got was one of those cards.
Yep.
It was the Emeritus of Ideation.
This is explicitly the card that I had a problem with.
It is exactly the card. You want to tear it right now.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's my card, my precious.
They printed it. It's here. Regardless of my thoughts on it, I am going to have to play against it at some point.
Assuming I build a blue deck.
Yes, assuming that you build a blue deck.
Which, I did buy a blue deck. Anyway.
And my problem isn't the prepared segment of the spell. It is
the spell itself.
The spell itself being part of the... why can't I think today? The reserve list.
Okay.
And even then, it's not so much that they reprinted that exact card. It's they keep inching their way closer and closer to that reserve list, and I really think that that needs to be hands off. They made a promise and they need to keep it. That said, functionally, the card is different. it is not, the exact spell off the reserve list. That is part of it, but you can't just throw this in a deck and say, I have an Ancestral Recall. So,
For one, you have to get the Emeritus of Ideation out,
right.
and he takes 5, 2 blue and 3 others. He is flying, Ward 2.
Yep.
He's a 5/5, enters prepared. Whenever he attacks, you may exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, it becomes prepared again. So, for the standard way to prepare it is a bit of a steep prepare after the first time.
Correct.
The standard way. Since when do you do anything the standard way?
I never do anything the standard way. So the thing is, he enters prepared.
Yes.
Right? So anytime you exile and return, or bounce and recast, or anything like that, he's going to re-prepare, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it for airbending.
Yep, you can airbend it, and then you are recasting the spell. Let's see. There are multiple things that will bounce it, or exile it and return it, or exile it and return it at the end of the turn. That brings it right back. And there's a land in the set. I think it's a common land or an uncommon land that says tap 3, tap it. Target creature becomes prepared.
That's nice.
So 3 mana and the land, so 4 land, and you've got a re-prepared spell. Now, does that match with expectations of cards? Well, draw 3 cards for 4 mana, for 4 land. I'd pay that. I'd absolutely pay that.
Of course.
So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot there, and there's other ones as well. There's other prepared things as well, and some of them are really good. Some of them there seem to have been a way of getting around some ban lists.
Yes.
So,
But I will say some of the art is pretty nice on some of these.
Yep.
That is Monstrous Rage, which I think has been around for a while.
Yep.
But it's a new art. Pretty neat.
Yeah. That's a card they call Mystical Archive.
Mystical Archive.
Mystical Archive is the gold border thing. Now, in the collector packs, which I'm going to open one at some point, there is at least one, and the Mystical Archive cards are printed in Japanese.
Which
and
is
have alternate art.
Interesting.
I cannot read Japanese.
No, but we do have Google Lens.
Yes, Google Lens has proven effective at identifying the card.
Good.
So,
otherwise, they need to improve their program there.
Yeah, because it is an alternate art and in Japanese, without an external tool like that, I would have no way of identifying the card.
Pretty much.
Yep. So, yeah, that's the thing. You know what? You want to do that now?
Sure, why not?
Let's take a look. Let's see what's in here.
And then Google Lens it on your phone.
I will have to.
Because mine's providing the internet for this stream, which is, been having issues with frames. But anyway.
Are we still having issues with frames?
Right now, it's behaving itself, but it has dropped half the frames in the day so far.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No, it's doing full frames right now.
Okay. So we have the first few are foils. So I've got Bogart Lumerette, Page Loose Leaf. I'm going to let you read this one. I challenge you to make a commander deck with that as your commander, by the way.
Oh.
Studious First Year, Eager Glyph Mage, Strixhaven Sky Coach. I do like the art on that as well. The Strixhaven Sky Coach is nice. Scathing Shadelock into the Uncommons, Tam Observant Sequencer, and hey, here we go. This one is a Mystical Archive.
It would be difficult to do a commander of this because you need more than one copy.
I have no idea what this is.
Ah, yes, you. So, from what I'm seeing, that looks like a dude about to be hit by a lot of arrows.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Then a foil bulk up. Planes. Ooh, okay. So into the rare section, I've got the Emeritus of Abundance.
That's
in
nice.
foil. Okay. That has the regrowth as the prepared spell.
Very nice.
I do like that. Turbulent Moor as the dual land with alternate art. Comforting Council. All right, and then hey, look at this
Japanese
one. We got another Japanese one. Yep. Again, no idea what that says. So gonna have to Google Lens that one as well. But it is a dude with a lot of coins. It looks like. So,
yes.
Okay.
A lot of coins.
And then Azia Mage Tower Captain. So, okay. And there's a pretty cool art card in here. I do like a lot of the art cards, so that's that. So we're going to take a look with the Google Lens here and figure out exactly what these are. Okay, we'll start with the black one black, one other, and search. Go. Google says this is Bitter Triumph.
Bitter Triumph, okay.
Let's see. We'll go, I guess, to this one and see what it does.
Oh, you can do a live translate.
What?
Google Lens can do a live translate.
Oh, okay. Well, it certainly did not translate that page.
No. So if you go back here to the lens itself.
Oh, translate. Okay.
Yep.
Just hit that. Translated text.
Oh, it's on the card.
Oh, as an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card or pay 3 life. It's a creature. If it's a creature or planeswalker, target its body, destroy it. Yep. Okay. So the wording might have been off a little bit there.
It's a destroy an opponent.
Yeah. It's a destroy.
It costs you a bit of life to do it.
Yep. Okay.
Now this one's rare compared to that one.
Yep. This is a rare one.
Common or uncommon.
Okay, come on. Oh. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay, I don't want it in translate mode. Here we go. And search this one.
And then translate.
Yep. Oh, it's stuck. I stumped the Google. Here we go. Image is no longer available. Okay, so let's just translate it and see what happens. I'm assuming the rain is interfering with the cell signal or something.
Yeah, it seems to be interfering with a lot. It's probably interfering with our sound.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything here. I'm going to have to try again. Okay. And search. Okay, this is Big Score.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does have a lot of gold coins. It does make a lot of sense. Okay, as an additional cost to cast this spell, discard 1 card. Draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens.
Oh?
Huh. Okay. 4 mana, draw 2, discard 1, generate 2 treasure, so you get 2 mana back. That's not terrible. So, again, beautiful art. I actually like that card, and I might have a place for it in a deck.
Now that you know what it does.
No, but I will have to remember what it does.
Now, what you can do is be like those people that put a card in the sleeve and then paint on the sleeve to change the art. You can just, put labels or something over the text. On the sleeve, not on the card.
I could put stickers on the card.
You could.
Like we did in that unset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could do that for Season 2 opening.
Except for you want to put the sticker on the actual card then, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
I wouldn't want it to fall off and forget what it does.
Also, we have another plan for Season 2. Anyway, the Blasphemous Act. Today's Blasphemous Act was me hitting my head on a metal pipe, but, Ooh, still hurts.
Wow.
So it is pre-release weekend, and right in front of us at our, we haven't even mentioned them today. That's terribly negligent of us. But our location sponsor, which is Northeast Collectibles, they're having their pre-release weekend like everywhere else. The pre-release event today starts in about 52 minutes, so you can come on down. You can get one of these boxes right here. There are 5 different ones, one for each school. They're actually labeled as such. It's not just the colors. And they say on them, if you read on the bottom, they come with 5 play boosters, a booster of that school, in this case Quandrix, and 1 traditional foil, rare, or mythic, and a spin down counter. And each booster, of course, has 14 randomly inserted cards, like any booster does. The thing I noticed about this one is not from Northeast. It's the only thing here actually not from Northeast. Because they keep theirs for their event, which is reasonable. It's good. You come to an event, you can actually get what you need for the event. Makes perfect sense to me. We got another one for my spouse yesterday at the same location, but I assume they're universally the same. And so the box opens up. Anyone who's played Magic before knows this. It has a box inside the box. It has the tokens on the outside.
Oh, so you have to break the box.
And then, well, even more importantly, I was wondering how they were going to do this. For the cards, like the Emeritus, they have a prepared token.
Yeah, so in some of the booster packs, there's been in the token spot.
Yep.
They have the pages with tokens in it.
Like these.
Like those.
Okay.
Except it's an actual card. And it punches out of the card.
So,
like you would see in some of the commander decks.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool too.
Well, we were wondering
This is
how
a
they're
great
going to
way
do
of
it.
doing it.
Now we know.
Yeah.
So it has mentioned comes with a spin down die. It's very lovely colors of the blue-green in this case. And it has the Quandrix logo on it for the D20.
Oh, nice.
I will mention that if you get the Quandrix Unlimited Commander, you're going to need a lot of these. Because they do a lot of +1/+1 counters, and it's going to exceed 6. So instead of having a bunch of D6s, you'll want a bunch of D20s. If you're playing well. If you're not playing well, oh well, it doesn't matter. Comes with the standard pre-release instructions, a little divider for Quandrix,
Nice.
picture on one side, logo on the other, and then it comes with the foils, or random, not foils, the play boosters. They're foily, okay?
They are packed in foil.
Yes.
I understand your sentiment.
And it's interesting. The one my spouse opened had one of these, the monkey here, or whatever it is, the painter, the blue one,
Yep.
and one of the purple one, and then the rest were the green one. So this one came with 3 of the blue instead.
I don't think the color of the foil wrapper has anything to do with what's inside.
No, it's just interesting. And then it comes with this clear one. Oh, hey, look, it's that prepared thing you were talking about.
Yes, I have opened booster packs with that exact thing in it.
So the front, I believe, is supposed to be the card that's associated with Quandrix. For the one my spouse got, they got the Prismaria one, which is a red-black school, a school red-black.
Prismari.
Red, sorry,
It's
red-blue. Yes, red-blue, there we go. But the front card of theirs was a black card.
Huh.
That's where it was strange. So this one is a land, actually.
Okay.
The Great Hall of Biblioplex. I guess they didn't want to call it a library.
Okay.
And it tapped to get 1 colorless mana. Tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. Spend to cast an instant or a sorcery only. And this is interesting. 5 mana of any color.
Yeah.
Don't tap. It's not a tap ability.
Oh, so you can use it multiple times in a turn.
Correct. If this land isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/4 wizard creature with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this land gets +1/+0 to end of turn. It's still a land.
So you can activate that multiple times.
But it wouldn't matter.
Well, I wonder if it gives that ability multiple times.
It doesn't appear to.
So,
Um,
but it's good that it doesn't tap because then you can't attack with it.
All right, let's pop this open if I can
Yep.
and see if the rest of the cards are green-blue. Because you would think if this is the Quandrix pack, it'd be green-blue cards.
I would think so.
Well, that's green-blue.
Okay. Yep, it is.
Green-blue. Quandrix Charm is very specific.
Yep, it is.
Oh, a legendary creature with deep insight as its sorcery.
Oh, I do like that one.
Is only an uncommon.
Yeah, Tam's pretty good though.
Yeah. Whenever a land you control enters, Tam here becomes prepared.
Yep, so it's a landfall that also you spend some mana, you get to draw a card.
Oh, that's one I've never seen before. Green, blue, and then green or blue.
So most of the schools have a card like that. I think the black-white one is a little bit more expensive than green, blue, and a hybrid. I think it's like a white-black, hybrid white-black, a white-black, and 2, or something like that. But yeah, I think all the schools have a card like that.
And then a green, blue, fractal mascot. It's an elk. Blue, another prepared one. Careful study.
Yep.
Green, blue, blue, blue. Colorless.
Yep. There's a few colorless cards. They're avatars.
Green, blue. A green, blue land.
Yep.
And then the prepared and
It came with 2 token sheets. That's pretty cool.
yeah. So, I'm wondering if maybe the foil doesn't follow the rest of it. That's just where they put it.
Yep.
Because
Makes
it
sense
is
to
a
me.
foil land, so. Fair enough. I will have to check that other box and see if the rest of it was blue-red. Or if my spouse happens to be watching, you can check for us. As that box is at home.
My wife is definitely not watching.
No?
Nope.
Well, so that's that. Boosters as normal. I can open one of these.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to open one of the blue ones.
Yeah.
Here we go. These are just regular play boosters, so could have great stuff, could have nothing.
So now I just want to bring up here, you are opening the Quandrix one.
It's a play booster in the Quandrix one, yes.
Right. You have the Quandrix Commander deck here.
Yes.
I also got the Quandrix Commander deck. I've already opened this one, but, here it is.
It doesn't sound like it's sleeved yet, based on that rattle.
No, it is not sleeved yet. And I think it's very interesting that the Quandrix one, Quandrix seems to be the school of our play group. Like most people...
The school of nerds. It's a nerd school.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
We have more Quandrix stuff in our play group than any other school. Now, I know that we have the Witherbloom here and the Prismari one here.
Right, so the Witherbloom's for my spouse.
Yep. And I know that my brother got the black-white one. Do you remember what it is?
It's not the elephant, that's what I know.
It's not the... Yeah, it's not...
That's a good point, because where I got this particular box here, they had like one Quandrix left, one Prismari left, one Witherbloom left, one of that one left, and of the elephant they had a whole bunch.
Yeah, so there's definitely a single card in that commander deck that I want, but I wasn't ready to buy the entire commander deck to get that one card. So
I guess no one really likes that school, whatever it is.
It might just be the color combo.
Which is?
I don't know the name of the school. In Ravnica, it was the Boros.
Well, I'm saying you might know the color combo, because it's not white,
it's
black.
white-red.
White-red, okay. Oh, yes, it was. It was red, which I found interesting, because the first online Brawl deck that you helped me make was white-red.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with white-red.
No.
Maybe people just don't like elephants. That's too bad.
Or because the deck lists were leaked way ahead of time. The
That's
white-red
possible.
one was found to be lacking.
Twofold Intent, Quill Blade Laureate.
Yep, okay.
Side note, Quill Blade Laureate, so a poet who can stab you with their pen, that's frightening.
Yes, the white-black one was Quill something or other.
A worm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Very lovely art on it. You can see that.
Yep.
The gold spell, the rare, is Vicious Rivalry, green, black, 2 colorless. In addition, cost to cast the spell, pay X life. Destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less.
Oh, okay.
So you want that in a deck with life gain, that's for sure.
Possibly.
Terramorphic Expanse.
Yep. I do like that it brought
Ooh,
the Terramorphic
what a
Expanse
pretty
back.
island.
Actually, some of the lands that I opened, the full art ones in particular, were very, very nice. They did a great job with the full art lands in this set.
I'm liking what I see so far.
Yeah. I think most people are going to be very happy with this set. Inevitably, there's going to be one person out there that is, they didn't do their favorite thing from whatever, and they'll be unhappy with it. But I think most people are going to really enjoy this set.
Once they get past the Power 9 issue.
Again, that's an issue that I have, and it stems from my ideology.
Right, and you're not the only one.
I know I'm not the only one.
Your brothers hated it too.
But I'm far from representative of the entire population.
And that's fair.
So
I mean, it didn't bug me at all because I wasn't playing Magic back then.
it's true.
I was playing Civilization. Just Civilization, not much else.
You were dutifully saving your money.
I was playing Colonization too.
Colonization, okay.
Yeah, well, it was both by Sid Meier. The same game premise, just different time periods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I mentioned that I have the Quandrix deck here. I also have the Prismari Artistry one here, and there is a card in this one that is going to come straight out of here and go into the Quandrix one.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
It must be colorless then.
No, blue.
Oh, it's just blue. Okay,
It's
fair
just
enough. Wow. They actually put a lot of these type of cards in.
Yes, there's quite a few. But so
Hey, now we know the monkey's name. Also, it's not a monkey; it's a goblin.
I wouldn't have got that from the art alone.
Me neither. But his name is Sanar, Sanar, and this card is his uncommon version, Unfinished Genius. Enters prepared. His spell is Wild Idea, which costs more than putting him in. He's red and blue. His Wild Idea is red, blue, and 3 colorless. You can tap him normally to create a token, a treasure token, but only if you cast an instant or sorcery this turn. His Wild Idea is search your library for an instant or sorcery, reveal it, and put it in your hand and shuffle. Mm-hmm. However, it does not make him prepared again.
Right. So if you want to, especially with a lot of the commons and uncommons, if you want to re-prepare them, you need to bounce them or have that land or whatever. Yeah, okay, so yes, that prepared spell is a big deal.
So I just pulled Grave Researcher, and it is black, 2 colorless, Troll Warlock, 3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature becomes prepared.
Yep.
So it prepares pretty easily.
Yes.
And its spell is Reanimate for 1 black. Put target creature card from graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Lose life equal to that card's mana value.
Right. So it is a once a turn thing, but it is a reanimate. Now, not all of the cards that we prepare are limited to once per turn. Some of them are, but the Emeritus, yes, or the Emeritus of Ideation, yes, it has a very high cost to prepare. Technically, you can do it more than once per turn.
Another rare in here. It's Deflecting Palm, white-red.
Ooh.
Beautiful art on it. Absolutely beautiful art. And it is, next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented that way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to that source's controller.
Yep.
So if, say, I don't know, someone was able to target me with 100 damage from bouncing their Dawnsire, I could bounce it right back to them.
Yes.
That's great.
Yep. Not like I know anybody that's done that.
No, not done that in the past month. I still don't have a Donsire. So, that has some nice cards in there, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start going through the Prismari Artistry one here.
Okay.
I've taken a little bit of a look at the deck list online, and I like this one, but I primarily bought this one because I want it to be a shell for a different commander. Vivi.
Of course it's Vivi. That makes perfect.
So
we are allowed to play Vivi at your Friday game.
Yeah.
We are not necessarily allowed to play it anywhere else.
Right. So I don't really know what formats Vivi is actually banned in. I know Standard, but I don't really know much else about it.
Hey, it's a card that speaks to some of the stuff we do.
Ooh, I do like that one.
I was just saying we procrastinate.
Yes, we do.
And that's the name of the card,
And
procrastinate.
I definitely do. And that's another one that's going to be going into the Quandrix one, if it's not there already. I don't remember seeing it when I looked through. But if you can take a card and just tap it for 10 turns, I mean, that's pretty much... It's effectively out of the game, except it's still on the battlefield, so there's really not anything people can do...
Unless they bounce it.
Yeah, unless they bounce it.
Yeah.
But then they have to actively do something about it.
Right.
And if that's not the purpose of their deck, like you do that to a reanimator that expects it to die or whatever, and it's just stuck on the battlefield tapped for 10 turns.
I mean, the other option if they're a reanimator is they can kill their own card.
Possibly, yes.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, so this one, we have Rutha Mastering the Moment. 3/4 for 4. Blue-red at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you cast instant or sorcery spell, create an XX blue and red elemental with flying and haste, where that's the mana value among highest grip mana value among instants or sorceries you've cast this turn. So this particular commander is incentivizing you to cast big spells.
Hey, it's a friend of ours.
Oh, yeah.
History buff.
And then the other commander is Muddle the Ever-Changing, and this is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, he becomes a copy of one target non-legendary creature that you control until end of turn, except it has Myriad. So this one is just incentivizing you to play a spell, which is fine. Neither of them are the commander that I would want for this deck, but we're going to go through it. There are a few prepared things here. This Durgar Focus Mage, this is explicitly the one that is going straight to the Quandrix thing. 1 blue, 2 others. Basically, the prepared spell is Brain Geyser. I'll let you read that real quick.
Target player draws X cards.
Yes.
Oh boy. I will note this had Steal the Show as a rare.
Yep.
But it also had the mythic rare, Professor Delian Fell.
Yep. Okay,
Who's
so
a planeswalker.
Yeah,
so
he's
this deck
pretty
does
good.
have planeswalkers. It's a 4 ability planeswalker.
Yep.
So red, green, black, 2 colorless, 5 loyalty counters. +2, you gain 3 life. I like this already. 0, you draw a card and lose 1 life. -3, destroy target creature. -6, when you get an emblem, whenever you gain life, a target opponent loses that much life. So that's setting you up very quickly for a infinite loop there. Because even if they kill him, I mean, you could do that in 2 turns. You play him, and you do +2 to get 3 life.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can increment him down by 6, and it'll still be on the board. And you get the emblem, and that's permanent.
Yep.
That's nasty.
Yep. So that's one of those. So, okay, when you're looking at planeswalkers, most people don't even consider the last ability as part of their strategy with that planeswalker because it's near impossible to get it to there. People will not let it stand.
Right. This one you only need to get through another turn.
Correct. You would basically, people would have to let you untap with it.
You could technically do it in 1 turn. If you have 2 proliferate cards.
Oh yeah, if you've got things that
or if you
let
don't mind him
proliferate.
dying. 1 proliferate and not minding him dying.
Yeah. What's the one? There's one of the cards in the set. One blue and X, proliferate X times. It's a blue card, not going to help you with a green-black commander.
No, that is
But
true.
if you're playing black, blue, green,
right,
maybe.
It's not necessarily the commander, so.
Oh, hey, look, a Blasphemous Act.
Blasphemous Act? What are you talking about?
So,
who knows that card?
There are a decent number of things in here that I will probably take out. Again, this is just, I wanted it as a shell. But it's going to be a pretty solid shell. There's a lot of high mana cost things, and when you're playing VV as a commander, you would rather have low mana cost things. So if you're not going to be using, where was he? Rutha Mastering the Moment as your commander, you don't necessarily need to have those high mana cost things in there.
Right.
Also, there's a lot in here that reduces the mana value of instants and sorceries you play, which is pretty nice. I think I saw some of that. And when you've got something like Blasphemous Act, where you might pay 2 and have that effect happen, that will trigger Rutha at its high mana value. Not because that doesn't specify what you've paid. I like this as a shell, but it definitely has some things that need to be redone.
Fair enough.
But that's why I bought it, because I want the project, not necessarily just something that's going to go out of the box.
But you're also the person who can make commander decks in your sleep that are really nasty.
Yep.
Really, really nasty. So Quandrix, which you've already opened, I will make a note. It is a deck designed around X cards.
Yes, X cost spells.
I mean, the commander itself is Zimone, Infinite Analyst, blue, green, and colorless. The first spell you cast with X mana cost, each turn costs 1 less to cast for each 1/1 counter on Zimone. And when you cast your first spell with X, its mana cost, each turn, you put 2 1/1 counters on Zimone. So every time you cast, you make her more powerful, you make stuff cheaper.
Yeah.
Every single time. There are 6 Hydras in here.
Yes.
6. One's the Goose Hydra, but there are 6 Hydras.
Okay, so as I'm looking at Zimone here, let's see.
Oh, there's another copy of her in here that makes the alternate commander in here as a token.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see. Nope, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Is the one I was thinking of actually in here? Doo-doo-doo. I don't think so.
Are you looking for the land?
No. There's a specific card that I wanted to do. Now, there is a card in here called Altered Ego, and I'm going to bring this up because you specifically said Hydra.
Yes.
Okay. Altered Ego has a cost of 1 blue, 1 green, 2 others, and X. It says the spell can't be countered. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature, except it enters with X plus additional +1/+1 counters on it. If you use that to copy something like one of these Hydras, let's find one here, Primordial Hydra, that's the first one I see. Even though there is an X associated with the cost here,
yes,
it does not translate the X to here.
Right.
Right? So you would enter as a 0/0. This card's X ability would not trigger. But this would put the counters on it so it would survive. Right? But if you pay 10 for Altered Ego, it's not like you have a Primordial Hydra that enters with 10, and then it gets 10 from the Altered Ego as well. You don't get to double dip.
It was too bad.
I can see why they
No, I can understand it too, yes.
So I just figured I know that you have the deck as well.
Yes.
Figured I'd bring that up.
It's right there.
Yep. But it is a solid deck. I have not had a blue-green specific commander deck yet,
I can't say I have either.
and I have so many thoughts about this. Now, other things that I've been thinking about for this. There is, oh boy, there is a artifact, a blue-red artifact that came with this. Resonating Loot, I think.
Sounds familiar.
Yep. Basically, it allows your lands to tap for 2 mana as long as you spend that mana for instants and sorceries only.
Sounds very familiar.
Yep. So,
I think my spouse pulled it in the one of these.
yep. Yeah, I have one as well. So definitely it's going to be going into this deck. There are other things that you can do. Like there's an artifact, I forget what it's called. Tap 3, tap it, double the amount of mana that you have in your mana pool actively right now. It doubles the mana, not the effects that are on the mana.
Right.
So if you have, let's say, 10 mana that your lands have produced that can only be used for blue-red instant sorcery spells, you can double it, and the other 10 mana that you get is not restricted to instant and sorcery spells.
Useful for maybe a Hydra.
Could be, but I don't know that there's any Hydras in this deck. But it's something.
But if you were
that's-
making a blue-red-green deck, yeah,
and then there's ways that you can easily make that card go infinite with just generating tons and tons and tons of mana. And I don't know if you're particularly familiar with red damage spells, but any of the ones that say deal X damage are generally instants or sorceries.
I don't own a lot of those, but I do own some red decks.
There's also in blue a whole bunch of stuff that says do a certain thing and then untap a certain number of lands. So like there is a 4 mana counter spell from I don't know 20 years ago that says counter target spell, untap up to 4 lands. So you spend your 4 mana, or you tap 4 lands, produce 8 mana because of the loot, and then this thing is going to untap them. You're at a net gain of 4 land. You've countered a spell, or 4 mana. You're at a net gain of 4 mana. You've countered a spell, and you can tap those lands again.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So like, there's so much that one card, and it's rare. It's not even mythic. That one card just opens up so many doors.
Yes, you opening doors. They never close again.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the. Okay, I can't remember the name of the creature. There is a creature that is in the Quandrix color set. It's blue-green. It says, whenever you cast a spell with higher mana value than its power or toughness, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Whenever you put a counter on it, I think, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. And then it has tap 0 or tap X, tap it, create a 0/0 fractal creature token. That gets a +1/+1 counter on it for whatever X was, right? Now, way back when, I mean, we're talking, oh man, probably 98, 99. They printed a blue enchantment that says, creatures do not untap. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, untap all creatures.
Okay.
Okay? So, those two together goes infinite with untapping whatever you need to. Now, it does apply to your opponents as well.
This is true.
It is you untap all creatures, right? But if you have 1 mana dork Because there's nothing on the card that says you have to spend mana for X. You can tap it for X equals 0, put a 0/0 fractal on that instantly dies, but that does still trigger the enchantment to untap everything, allowing you to tap it again, plus your mana dork or whatever else. If you, I don't know, go way back to Prodigal Sorcerer and tap for 1 damage, and you've effectively just gone infinite with any creatures and tap abilities.
Nice.
So like there's a lot of really powerful stuff, and that's just from what I've seen within the set. I haven't even really looked at this one, the Witherbloom one. I know the black-white one is super good.
So, I mean, we can start with the Witherbloom Commander. Incidentally, X is relevant in this.
Okay, go for it.
So, green, black, colorless, Dina, D-I-N-A.
Okay.
It's Essence Brewer. So we're looking at potions class here.
Oh, okay.
And 2/3, Dryad Druid. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, draw a card.
Ooh, I like that.
This ability triggers only once each turn.
I don't like that.
I know. And then pay 2 and tap, sacrifice another creature.
Yep.
You gain X life and put X 1/1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the sacrifice creature's power.
Yep. Okay. So that has some very interesting applications. I mean, black and sacrifice, and even black-green and sacrifice has been a staple for a very long time.
I just noticed the giant frog behind her.
Ignore him. I'm sure it's nothing.
Giant frog behind her. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And then there's also like there's some pest stuff that that Witherbloom does, yeah.
Never ask what's inside the potions.
I never even would have thought to ask.
Well,
If I was going to drink a potion, I intrinsically know I do not want to know.
now you really, really don't want to know.
Yep. But forever that thought is in my mind. But just that, honestly, that just having that shell, that black-green shell where you're sacrificing things, is going to be very powerful. And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that can be added to it, because that archetype has a ton of support already.
Apparently, they had a security thing in there. That's what kept trying to pop out at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Take a look at this. Okay.
now I'm avoiding opening it completely because it's for my spouse, not for me.
Yep.
But, I mean, that actually might explain something. It is about life gain and drain.
Yep.
And sacrifices,
Yep.
which should have been obvious by what she does.
Right.
The other commander is Gorma the Gullet, which was apparently a pest, according to the storyline
Yep.
here. Unfortunately, the instructions here don't actually give any more information than that. So, you
That's
might be
okay.
able to look it up.
Gorma the Gullet, can you spell it?
Yes, so it is Gorma, the Gullet, Gullet.
Okay, so Gorma the Gullet, 1 black, 1 green, and 1 other for a 1/1 lifelink pest frog.
Ooh, okay, that's the frog that's behind her then.
Yep. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Gorma. Non-token creatures you control enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each creature that died under your control this turn. But it is specifically non-token creatures that died. So, no making a whole bunch of pest tokens and sacrificing them and expect him to get big.
Well,
Well, I mean, okay, when they die, he's going to get big, but it wouldn't make everybody else big.
no. But I'm sure there's ways to modify that.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's ways to do just about anything you want to. You just gotta finagle some things. Um, but so, what would I do with that commander? Well, I would probably run some sort of sacrifice outlet, and creatures that intrinsically come back. So, reanimating skeleton or grave crawler, anything with undying or persist. That will come back once. Um, and then when you have a sacrifice outlet, you sacrifice them, and then they pop back in. You sacrifice them again. Um, I'd probably try to double up on the value. Have something along the lines of Grave Pact. There's a vampire that does Grave Pact stuff as well. If you want to shell out $50 to $70 for a card.
I'm told if I'm spending that much money on a card, I'm buying Shieldred, uh, whether I like it or not.
Yep. Um, yeah, like there's a lot that you can do there. So you can just capitalize on the value of I sacrifice a creature. Well, let's make everybody else sacrifice a creature. Oh, I sacrifice a creature. I'm going to get a treasure token, and really ramp up the value of that one creature, so that you get a lot out of it dying. And then if you've got creatures that auto reanimate, you know, sacrifice them multiple times. Geralf's Messenger is one that I like to sacrifice. If I have all other ways of reanimating it, every time it enters the battlefield, an opponent loses 2 life. And it auto reanimates because it has Undying. So it dies once, it comes back. After that, you'd have to figure out a way to get it back from the graveyard, but it's green black, so you got options.
Just a few. I'm pretty sure there was one in one of these packs that we covered.
Yeah, so you've got the one that has the enemy or reanimate in it.
Yeah.
There is a green card that has regrowth on it, and beyond that, you've got other spells in the deck that can just do it. Yeah, there's so many options. Like I said, green black sacrifice has a ton of support already.
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
So, I mean, there's two more commander decks that we don't have here.
Yep.
The one with the elephant and the one with not the elephant.
Yep.
Yep, that's very specific, I know. So the white, black, and the...
Silver Quill, I think, is the school.
It's one of them.
Yep.
It's a name. I recognize the name.
That's the white black one.
That's the white, black, and then there's the white, red one, which is the elephant one.
I don't know. Yeah.
But it's a question of, so they've made this release. Down the road, we have Marvel superheroes or something like that.
Yep.
Then we have The Hobbit. Then we have Star Trek. Don't cancel it, please. And gotta say it at least once a podcast.
Okay, if we're being real, they've probably already printed Star Trek.
Well, I was really hoping to get some in here. I'm just it's a promo card. Yeah, no. Technically, that would have been the way it'd been going. That would have been Marvel.
Yep.
But there's also Reality Fracture,
Yes.
and it's got to have something to do with this.
Okay. So I don't know a whole lot about what's going to be happening in Reality Fracture. What I do know is, lore-wise, we've seen Liliana meet up with an alternate version of herself. And that particular Liliana was a white mana using healer. So, like, not stopping at step 2 when you're reanimating a corpse. So, yeah.
And we also know that there are 5 schools of magic.
Yep.
And there are 5 color combinations for those schools.
Yep.
And there are 5 unused combinations.
Yes. So what we've seen for these color combinations, we have blue, green, black, red, or blue, green, black, green, black, white, white, red, blue, red. I think are the 5, and all of those are opposing colors. What we haven't seen is the allied colors, the white, green, and those ones. it may come into play in the reality fracture.
Though it may also set them up to do Strixhaven or the opposite Strixhaven down the road and not actually release it for that because they want to release a more broad deck of multiple planes. Have they ever done that?
I think so. I think they've had sets in the past that were not focused on a plane rather than like an event. And I'm getting the feeling that the reality fracture is going to be more of that event. And when you give it a name like reality fracture, it sounds ominous. It sounds like this is going to be a big deal.
It does.
And I remember way back in the original days, we were not planeswalkers. We were powerful wizards, right? Planeswalkers didn't exist as they do now. There was no planeswalker spark or anything like that. That happened in a very specific, very focused event in Magic lore. And I'm wondering if this reality fracture is going to be something along those lines. Because canonically, there was a distinct transition from I'm a powerful wizard that can cast mana and I can use that to travel to blind eternities to I have a planeswalker spark, I can do this intrinsically. That was an event in lore.
Made it a little easier to travel.
Well, for certain people,
For us.
I'm not sure I quantify as either a planeswalker or powerful wizard.
I thought we were planeswalkers. That's what you just said.
Well, in the game, yes.
Right, in the game.
Yeah. In real life, I still have to drive a car. But they've also introduced the Omen Paths now, which is just like a static place where people can go through. And that's what has linked.
That's also only online so far.
No,
No?
no.
Isn't that what they use for Spider-Man?
So they said through the Omen Paths with Spider-Man in the naming of the set and renaming of all the cards. But when you go into, let's see what happened in. Why can't I remember the name of it? Shadowmoor?
No, I've decided not to.
That's the other half.
Bloomberg? No. Lorwyn.
Yes, in Lorwyn Eclipse, what happened was you had some students, Tam, like the card that you just opened up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that fell through one of the Omen Paths and ended up in Lorwyn.
Okay, but there weren't any actual Omen Path cards, is what I was saying.
No, there weren't. But lore-wise, they went through an Omen Path, landed in this alternate place. They're not planeswalkers, but they can still traverse the planes because of these static links.
Yeah.
They
But it
couldn't-
also messed up Lorwyn's plane.
Yeah, it did. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but there's been a distinct connection now between Lorwyn and Strixhaven. And because we've seen two versions of Liliana now, there's definitely a connection between Strixhaven and, I don't know, something else.
It's something we don't know yet.
Right. But these Omen Paths, they're there, and they may also have a big part, in my opinion, they might have a big part in what's happening with Reality Fracture.
Fair enough. So, you're looking forward to Reality Fracture, is what you're saying.
I am looking forward to seeing what's happening.
The lore. The lore.
I do like the lore of Magic. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Truth is, with Reality Fracture, I am looking forward to the set, but there's not a lot that's been spoiled about it yet.
Is there anything that's been spoiled about it yet?
Nothing is not a lot.
Fair enough.
Honestly, if there has been anything spoiled, I haven't seen it. But we've got other sets to get through before then.
That's true. Whoa. Let's see.
No in-universe sets, but we do have other sets.
Okay, Reality Fracture is October.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have
We have the Marvel superheroes or whatever it's called
Yep.
in June. We have The Hobbit in August. We have Reality Fracture in October. And then in late
Star
November
Trek.
we have Star Trek, my favorite, hopefully.
Yep. 7 sets this year.
I need a race.
I cannot say I will be buying into all of them. I especially like I hate to say it, but the Marvel ones, I'm just not there.
No?
Nope.
One of our previous guests was huge on the Marvel ones.
Yes, I'm aware.
I know the Hobbit one's going to be involved with birthday party. Not mine, someone else's.
Yep. I did like the Lord of the Rings set when it came out. I have high hopes for the Hobbit set.
I assume you did not get the One Ring. Did you?
I have
Yeah, that's you didn't pull it from a pack.
no.
No, you had to
I did
acquire
yes,
it
I
separate.
acquired it through other means.
You found Smeagol and stole it from him.
Smeagol's on my list of commanders, by the way.
Oh,
Also black green.
The precious.
Yeah, I I have big plans for Smeagol. But yeah, I have high hopes for the Hobbit set. I want to see what they do with it. Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, was really good. Star Trek, I know you're looking forward to it.
Yes, I am looking forward to
So
it.
I will not voice my opinions
I
on it.
appreciate that, but I know what it is.
Okay.
Star Trek hater.
I don't hate Star Trek.
So next year, Stargate set. Yep.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You don't think it's popular enough? They are going to do a new Stargate series.
Yep.
Yep.
So if they do make a Magic Stargate crossover,
It'll probably be a secret lair or something.
yeah, likely a secret lair. Let's see, what would I think that they could do?
I'm really hoping for an unset next year.
Okay.
Maybe unlikely.
Magic unrelated. It can be an universes beyond. It's a horrible idea. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, I mean, we're way off from talking about next year, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still give predictions.
Well,
Now, what do I know about next year? Magic has said that it is not going to be a 7-year set, or a seven set year.
7 years. Wow.
It's not going to be a 7-set year. So I'm guessing 6.
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Yep, I think 3 and 3. And when they say that, they don't typically include other releases like Secret Lairs or whatever.
No, there has been a lot of secret lairs.
Yeah,
There's
they're
another
going to
one coming out
continue to
soon.
push that.
It's
Yep.
back to school.
Oh,
I feel like it's related to this.
yeah. We didn't make any back to school jokes, did we?
No,
We should have.
no, we should have.
Yeah, we totally should have.
But that secret lair is back to school. It doesn't have anything school related in it. It has a Dwarf Fortress bit, which I think is kind of neat for anyone who was a Dwarf Fortress fan.
Okay.
I never played it because graphically it's hard on my eyes due to the fact it's just text.
Okay.
But there some other various stuff I don't actually know what it is. And My Little Pony. They're bringing back another My Little Pony secret
Yep.
lair. And you might just shrug it off. It doesn't even have any of the characters in it, except there's a card in it that if you wanted to get that card now as a decent condition non-foil, is $31, which is $1 more than getting the non-foil full set from Secret Lair. And the foil version is $200. So I'm willing to get a Secret Lair with ponies on it. That's fine by me if it means I get that card. I didn't realize they had done a previous one because I might have gotten that one because I am a Star Trek fan. And in Star Trek, there's a character Q.
Yep.
And John DeLacy, I think is his name, who voices Q, also voices a character in My Little Pony called Discord. And Discord is basically Q.
Yep.
So, if I'm going to get Star Trek, I feel like I also need to get that Discord card and incorporate it into a Q deck. I just want to make a Q deck. It's all Q all the way down, or oops, all Q. I don't know how many Q cards they're going to make, but
One. There will be one that you can have as many copies in your deck as you want.
Oh, it'd be the new Relentless Rats.
Yeah, it'll be like a colorless one.
Eternal Cues.
Something like that, yeah.
Eternal Cues.
Let's see. Next secret lair that I have on my list is, of course, the K-pop Demon Hunters one.
I mean, I know several people who don't even play Magic who want that.
Yep. That's going to be a fast-going one. And
It's going to be an expensive day for me, I'm sure.
I have an 8-year-old daughter. She loves it. I'm just getting her into Magic.
I have a spouse. One of our previous guests has a spouse. One of our other good friends who hasn't been on the podcast has a spouse.
Yep.
Seems to be a theme here.
Yep. Let's see. Where could we? What could we guess about next year?
So, what we do know is one. You have like 2 minutes to get down here if you want to join their pre-release event today, but they are doing one tomorrow.
Okay.
Fun fact. The owner of Northeast here, announced it just now. So, thanks to them for always hosting us when they do.
Yep.
Boy, I don't know why he tolerates us sometimes. Anyway, next year we have to do 3 in-universe sets.
Yep.
The current one here, Strixhaven, Secrets of Strixhaven. The first Strixhaven came out 2021 or something like that.
Okay.
It's not that old, I don't think. Well after Harry Potter, which
Yep.
I'm sure we'll get some comparisons to. Well after the book Wicked came out, which also probably, I don't know if anyone's made comparisons to that, other than me to you yesterday, because in the wizard school, which there's only one, well, that I know of, I haven't read the book, of Wicked, there are animal teachers and professors that are getting pushed out. Spoilers, but the movie's been out for like a year and a half, so if you haven't figured it out by now, they're getting
Yep.
pushed out. So they can do a newer set, they can do an older set. I know Lorwyn, you had said, wasn't that popular when the first time it came out.
Yeah.
I'd say this time around it was a bit more popular.
So I think Lorwyn was one of those ones that it came out, and then it was like after the fact people realized what it was. Now, I mean, if you were a standard player at that time, of course you're buying into Lorwyn, because you got to keep up. If you're a standard player, you have to have the most recent tech.
That's true.
But
I think it was also genuinely interesting.
For me, there were very few interesting cards. There was a lot of interesting mechanics, and because I saw potential in the mechanics, I started looking into what it was and the lore, and I fell in love with Lorwyn.
You fall in love with the lore of Warwick. What do you know?
Yep. So that's kind of where my knowledge of that comes from. I think it was well after that a lot of people started seeing, okay, there's actually some decent stuff in this set. Yep. At least within my little play group.
So one I'd like to see come out, because I've been buying some of the cards recently, is War of the Spark.
Okay.
But obviously they can't do War of the Spark because
Right.
that was the name of the last one. If Reality Fracture this year messes up what Planeswalkers can and can't do, I could see it being a set called like Dying of the Spark or something like that. Or Protecting the Spark, Surviving the Spark, something like that.
Okay.
And it'd be another Planeswalker set. Or whatever the equivalent is.
Okay. I can see that being another cataclysmic event. Yep. Yeah, you too.
You too. We're waving bye to our favorite host, our hosting us host.
Yes.
He's going off because life happens.
Yep.
But the store is still open. He has a dedicated staff.
Yep. I think I would like to see them revisit a plane that we haven't seen in a while.
That's fair.
Maybe a plane you've never been to.
That would be most of them.
Yep. So I'm thinking I would like to see. Well, I mean, I'd love to see them, on like the plane of wrath or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that one was destroyed.
Someone unleashed the wrath on the plane of wrath.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see what's left there, or if something has regrown.
Taken hold.
But I think Alara would be an interesting one as well.
When did the vampire and werewolf ones last come out?
That was Innistrad. We've seen that relatively recently.
It is recent. Okay.
Relatively recent.
Recent-ish. Okay.
So, yeah, Alara would be. I think that would be pretty cool. We've seen a lot of the ones that I would like to see fairly recently. So, I don't know. Maybe. Ooh. What about a set from the Blind Eternities?
Okay.
That's the space between the planes.
Right.
You know, where the Eldrazi were.
Right. Where's Slivers from?
I was gonna get the Night Tribal and then.
I don't actually know where they originated. I know they've been on multiple planes.
Is it possible there hasn't been an original Sliver plane? And they need to make it?
Again, I don't know where they came from or if it's been described in lore. If it has not been described in lore, visiting the home of the Slivers would be very interesting to me. Now, I will say, I like what the old Slivers did. The newer ones that have been printed, I wasn't so much of a fan. But if they went back to the old style of Slivers, I'd probably make a Sliver tribal deck again.
Again. So you have one hanging around.
I had one hanging around.
Yeah.
I go through decks and I build them and I'm like, this is cool, I'll play with it a few times and then dismantle it. There's very few decks that I have that have survived long term.
Just like the planes themselves.
Yep. And by very few, I mean like 20.
Okay. I do not own 20 decks, but anyway.
You would be horrified if you knew the number of decks that I have built.
I mean, this one right here, it's going to be my fourth pre-con. Right? Doctor Who, Edge of Eternities, TMNT. So yeah, that's going to be my fourth pre-con. And my fifth permanent commander deck.
Is it last on the other side?
Because that red deck you hate, everyone hates so much.
I don't hate it.
I know you don't hate it, or so you say. But
people just need to learn how to play against it.
it's not hard. It's very easy to defeat.
I've noticed.
But it's still beaten you.
It has.
Yes.
Yep.
With a 70, I think it's 77% win rate so far. So very happy with it.
Mm-hmm. It's a good deck.
It's a very silly deck.
Let's see. What about Universes Beyond? What do you think they're going to do for Universes Beyond next
Well,
year?
they seem to have a habit of being in New York.
Yep. Honestly, I think that they are going to shy away from that unless they do another Marvel set. Which, let's be real, they're probably going to. I feel like they have a long-term contract with Marvel at this point.
Well, they're only bringing Stone number 2, so they have to do 4 more. So there's probably going to be a Marvel set a year for the next 4 years.
At least. Also, there in Marvel lore are more than 5 Infinity Stones.
Well, the Deadpool one will come with Deadpool, so they'll do the next April 1st will be Deadpool Secret Lair number 3, you know? Oh,
Okay.
Did I just give that away? Apologies. I have no proof that's true, but
Right.
feels like a thing as long as Marvel stuff is coming out. Incidentally, I feel like I should put him in the all Q's deck too,
Hey, dude, check this out, man. I thought it was that picture.
but I did not get him in the secret lair.
Right.
I just got the funky land instead, which is too bad.
Ah, okay.
Got a nice soul ring though.
I didn't realize. I was like, geez,
Yeah.
check this out. I didn't realize it because
So
I would like to see them make a. If they're going to continue the sci-fi route, I would like to see them make a Star Trek or Star Wars. Sorry, I got confused here. Star Wars.
and there's every chance they'll announce that next month.
Yep. Not a secret lair, a full set.
No, I know. What I was saying is the at Las Vegas MagicCon or whatever takes place on May like first through the third or something like that. So just before May the 4th.
Yep.
So I could see that being an announcement.
The timing would be there, but I don't think that they would do it specifically for that. If they were going to announce it, they probably would announce it on May the 4th.
Right.
But I don't think they would time an entire convention just to announce that particular set.
Well, it only moved it by a few days from its standard. So
Yeah. So I would love to see them do a Star Wars one. If they're going to continue the sci-fi theme, at least in Star Wars, there is the Force. There is some magical presence there.
and that's true.
In Star Trek, they've been very anti-magic.
Well, I don't know. Q's a bit magical.
Even then,
It has a scientific explanation.
yes, it is science that we do not yet understand.
And so, to my reference of Stargate, most of that science too. There are ascended beings, but there's
Right.
some science behind that as well, I think. And then Battlestar Galactica, I don't think there's any mystical woogity there.
Right.
Though that would be interesting, I'm sure. What else?
I'm just going to plug it. I think a Wheel of Time set would be pretty cool.
I feel like that's more like Secret Lair territory.
I agree with you. I agree with
Not that it doesn't have enough to be a full set.
It has enough
That
to be
it
an
would
entire
be-
series of sets.
That it would be treated as Secret Lair territory.
If they were going to do it, I could see them testing the waters with a secret lair.
That's fair. Because that's the original Marvels for Secret Lairs, right?
I don't know.
That's where Captain America was.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That makes
And
sense.
Wolverine and stuff like that.
So, I could see them testing the water with a secret lair, but there is so much content there. They could be making sets for years if they got the rights to do it.
They could, though
And
they'd
it-
like to mix it up a little bit, I assume.
I don't know how many Marvel sets have they
Well,
done.
then again, they did agree to do Marvel for 800 years now.
And Lord of the Rings. And here's the thing: if they don't have repeated IPs that they can use, they are gonna burn out pretty quick.
This is true.
Do they need many? No. If they do, honestly, if they do a Marvel, the Lord of the Rings, and any other one every year, they're gonna really stretch it.
I don't know how many more Lord of the Rings they can do, though.
Well, they're doing a Hobbit-specific one.
Right.
So they
and the
could-
previous was Lord of the Rings.
Right. They could narrow the scope and do one for, each of the 3 books.
Oh, so they go
Concentrated.
back and do them.
Yep, they've done the overall one. They could redo things, do some more focused sets. I could absolutely see them doing that. And then you've got other things from Tolkien's works, maybe like the Silmarillion. And then beyond that, you can get into like some of the other offshoot series. I could see them doing a Rings of Power set. If they do one a year, I can see them stretching it for at least a decade.
They could, but I think the fans will start to fall off a little bit.
Yes and no. The other thing to remember is when people buy into one of these crossovers, like the Final Fantasy one. Final Fantasy was huge, right? It brought in a few players, more than a few players from outside of Magic, to get these Final Fantasy cards. they don't care about Magic, generally.
That's true.
If you then do another set, if it was successful and it brought in a lot of people, you do another set, now you're re-engaging with those same people, and those same people are going to tell the people that they know, hey, they're doing this again, and now you're bringing in even more fans. Having these repeated things, I don't know, I think that there's sufficient motive for them to do it repeatedly, and keep it going.
Possible. Obviously, I think this is the beginning of them doing it that way still. So we're going to find out in the long run which way it works.
Absolutely.
Another universe my spouse actually would like is Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. My wife is actually rewatching Brotherhood, probably right at this minute.
Yes, well,
I mentioned that she wasn't watching us today, and that is likely what she is doing.
okay then. Well, I was, yesterday while driving back from a thing we did in Massachusetts. My spouse was going over the cars that would be and the various characters and what they would end up being. And I asked, what do you think Nina would be? Every time I bring up Nina, it's, how rude.
I don't like protection swords and swords that
What
smoothly
do I
move the
think
game,
Nina would be?
No,
Yeah.
nothing like that, you fucker.
Okay, I'm immediately thinking white-black. Creature type Chimera, of course.
Or human dog.
I would say Chimera human dog.
Yes,
Yep.
agreed.
Would be the creature type.
Protection sword? Well, never.
I would see it as
What about a flip card?
Evil chickens.
On one side, it's Nina and the dog. I forget the dog's name. And then it can transform into the other side, which is the Chimera human dog.
it totally could.
That would be fantastic.
Okay. Now, what would the mechanics of that look like? It would be a transmute.
Of course.
You know, you do a thing and the transmute happens and it transforms. Now, the creature wasn't a particularly powerful creature.
No, in fact, it could be a negative thing.
So I think that it would be fun to have it be almost like an Aerith type card,
Okay.
where it itself doesn't get powerful. Well, I mean, Aerith does get powerful, but when it dies, it has a bigger effect on other creatures you control. Because like Aerith, you put +1/+1 counters on her when she gains life, and then when she dies, you put all of those counters on each of your legendary creatures.
So because she gets stabbed with Masamune.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and that has an effect on everybody in the Final Fantasy game.
Right.
And so, makes those guys more powerful. And Nina could very well be the same thing.
So she transforms into a weaker creature, but gives your other creatures trample or what's the one?
Menace or...
Menace. There we go.
Yeah.
Menace, something like that.
I think that could be a very flavorful card.
It could be, yes. I will greatly enjoy it, and I will greatly enjoy getting a copy and playing it frequently, as long as I have Armstrong there. What's his face?
Alec Louise Armstrong?
Yeah, he's hilarious to me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. There also needs to be a blue counter spell that is just a picture of him bawling.
So you said that, and I was thinking, Scar like stopping at step 2.
I mean, I suppose.
It could also be a direct destruction spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay. I could see Full Metal Alchemist being a really, really good set.
I don't think it would be, say, a 500 card set, but
No, it's not that big. But they're so
definitely bigger than Assassin's Creed.
Don't blame me.
So I think it's actually lore-wise about the right size for a Magic set, right? You have a lot of supporting characters, and then you have a few main characters. And beyond that, you have a ton of lore within it. So you have a lot of space to make your commons and your uncommons, but have the characters that are fan favorites have the spotlight. And I think that if they did it and they did it really, really well, it would be a banger of a set.
I also think it could be a good set for multiple flip cards. So, for instance, it's the something in the jar. What's it called? It wasn't homunculus. It was dust. The thing that becomes father or whatever. Originally was a thing in a jar.
Yeah.
So you start as the jar, and then you can transform it into father or whatever. Just like you could start the Alec brothers as themselves, and then you can transform into their bodiless versions.
Yep. Well, I mean, so Alphonse was the one that didn't have a body anymore.
Well, no, the other
Edward.
one. Edward lost 2 limbs.
Yeah.
That's still bodiless. He's just missing less of his
More
body.
limbless, but yeah,
Body reduction. He had a body reduction surgery.
maybe.
Every time I go to draw,
Could do some interesting things with equipment then.
Yep. You could.
Yep.
It's like, come on, dude, give me a break. A break, sure. Which,
I just gotta get.
So yeah, there's a lot of potential there.
I'm gonna have to find an Dragon Ball.
don't break somebody's heart, right? Don't break their bone.
Oh, I know.
And if it fits the age, you know, Magic hasn't been doing a whole lot of new stuff.
This is
A
true.
lot of the stuff they're doing is older, which is it kind of surprised me that they were doing a K-pop secret lair just because
Well,
it's
so
so
the
new.
secret layers are newer because, like, there was the one for Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, and several other PlayStation ones.
Yes, but wasn't that a couple years after the game?
Like 2 after the second game.
Yeah.
So that's not that old. And K-pop
For
was
video
last
games.
year.
Yep.
So
There's already rumors that they're doing another K-pop.
I don't think it's rumor. I think they straight up said there's a
Oh, they
sequel.
did?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how you have a sequel after they succeeded at their goal, but
You can always make a new goal.
I suppose, or they unsucceed, kind of reduces the impact at the end. But
Yep.
more singing audiences in the theater. I did not
Or
watch
in
it
my
in
car.
theaters. I watched it at home.
Oh, he fucking loved that. Emma would have a problem.
Yeah, my daughter sings along with that all the time. Even when it's not actually on, she'll just sing it.
That's okay. I sing songs when they're not on.
Yeah.
Frequently Christmas songs, in fact. Oh yeah, it's very popular in the house. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
We'll have to do something for Christmas.
I'm already planning something for Christmas.
Yes, we are.
So, okay. I think that's about it.
I think that's about it.
All right. Well, you know what? It has been a great first season. I am definitely looking forward to season 2.
Hopefully with less technical difficulties
Yes.
and
definitely
more
gonna
Star
be-
Trek.
Definitely going to be working on some of the tech stuff in between seasons. So we will see you all definitely in June
Yeah, June for hopefully pre-release weekend.
and maybe a little before.
Perhaps we might change the day. Don't know yet on which we do these as well. But either way, thank you everyone for joining us for season 1 of Blasphemous Act and season 1 episode 8 as well. We hope to see you next time. And you have yourselves a very wonderful season break, I guess.
Yeah.
And in
Spring vacation.
spring is going to be springish summer,
Yep.
beginning of summer. And enjoy Strixhaven. Have a very good evening, everyone.
I think like 10 tokens, like,